Episode 6. When we last left Kohaku, peace had been restored to the land, and they were enjoying a well-deserved rest in their cozy futon at home. But this isn't Kohaku's futon. These are Monimo. And where the hell's Kohaku's house? Maybe Kohaku's just having a bad dream, or something. That's my excuse for going back into a different save file here and getting that one other ending that I mentioned I guess I missed in the last episode. We're going to be doing a lot of things for this finale episode, including getting this one ending that I missed. Before we even do that, we're doing a sort of different branch here. The ending that I missed last time would have been with Chiharu not getting her bad luck charm exchanged and letting her keep it for the ending. But that should only change the ending where we actually go fight Kokuri, or Angel or Tenchi, whatever name they go by. Or we go fight Angel first. Where we are right now is at the point where we're right about to confront Angel after getting rid of all the killing stones all around the town. And I guess we're gonna have these Monimals in tow. So this won't change anything in regards to the ending, but we do get to see something else, so I'm doing that first. This is all going to be the same as the last episode. Angel brings out Chiharu. And this has nothing to do with the bad luck charm. This one ending where we go and break the killing stones, it seems to be the same no matter what state you leave what state you leave Chiharu in. If you take her bad luck, if you purify her bad luck, or if you just do nothing with her bad luck. This is all the same. Angel gets purified by Izanori's lightning, more or less. We fluff each other's tails and everyone kisses and makes up. And the reason I'm doing all of this, rather than doing the ending that I missed last time with Chiharu, is that you get a slightly different route depending on if you choose this route first, before choosing the other option. In the last episode, I chose to fight Angel first, and then we got that option to see a different future or whatever, the whole accept refuse thing. And then when we were sent back, we were allowed to choose the other option directly from there without restarting the game or anything. If we do it this way first, where we do all the killing stones, we don't actually do the boss fight. But that doesn't mean players miss out on the boss fight if they choose this option first. The good option first. As we'll see in a moment. I guess I could have started this episode at like a slightly different starting point, but I figured this more or less made sense. Capture this ending first and then get to the branching point where we get to see the other thing. Of course that means we have to roll credits at the very beginning of the episode basically. But that's fine, we're just padding out the episode. This finale might be a pretty short finale if I just do all the epilogue stuff and it doesn't last an entire hour. It wasn't too long to actually get back to this point in a new save file. When you're skipping all the dialogue and just going through the critical paths, you don't really have to worry too much, don't even really have to do that much farming or whatever. It's mainly just walking back and forth through all the triggers for events or whatever. and you can get through it in around an hour, maybe a little bit more. I'll just set up for me to get these other ending things, but just in case I use I backed up my save file from the game folder and just have that in a different folder so it doesn't get overwritten, in case I have to actually go back to a point and redo things if I do something wrong here, in my quest to get all of the things that I want to see in this finale, including that other ending. Special thanks Poshi at the very end. That'd be Biochow's husband, who also did like the coding for Devil Connection and all that. A lot of hard work on that. And here's where things are different. Right after the credits the last time, we were woken up by Angel. This time, after the credits, we get this scene, because we did the destroy the Killing Stone's choice first. Oh, Izanari actually restored the house to its original state. Now I can finally get a good night's sleep. After all that, there have been no major incidents, and the city is peaceful. In some way, it feels kind of lonely. Well, for now, I'll just enjoy being lazy at home. I have plenty of free time to think about what comes next. Alright. And who could that be? It's that character from the credits who we've never met the entire game. Gonna relax for a while? Sure. Not even gonna question this person in our house. I mean, Kinari's allowed to be here. This is actually Kinari's house. We're just kinda crashing. Now the house is finally back to normal. Right away he's being lazy and sleeping on his futon. How annoying. Usama for futon beddings. Damped potato chips. Half-read book. Unopened cup noodles. And a mysterious stranger. Who the hell are you? Who the heck? You can't just barge into my house. I'm Nagaino. I came here to thank you. What do you want from me? I don't know you. When the piece of stone fell on the city the other day, you saved me. I've come to thank you for that. Oh, is that what it's all about? I just did what's natural in such situations. To show my gratitude, I'll grant you one wish. Before I came here a while ago, I felt that you seemed unsatisfied. Is there a specific wish you'd like fulfilled? I've been found out. You're smart. I'm so relaxed that I want to play pranks. But I can't do that because I'd lose the trust again. Then, I can show you what would have happened if you did pull a prank. This way you can get a glimpse of what could have happened. It's risk-free. I'm curious about that now. But you look like a stuffed animal. Can you really use such an advanced ability? Even kawaii stuffed animals can do it. Come on, try to pray. Even if fate doesn't actually change, I'll make your wish come true. So this is a scene, like one of the things that I want to see. It's not really an ending, but you only get to see this if you actually choose Destroy the Killing Stones first, this character appearing in your house, and well, basically if we say yes here, we get to go back and do the boss fight. It's basically a way for players that chose the one option to experience the other option, even though they get railroaded into the quote-unquote best ending or whatever. It wouldn't really make sense to go back and change the best ending, would it? So this kind of branching route exists to let you experience the other things without ruining the best ending or whatever. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to explore around here and just see things a little bit. See what characters have moved around and what state they're all in. The house has been restored. Is this thanks to the anomaly being solved? It's thanks to us. You, the mischievous fox, have solved the anomaly. Great job. Little victory lap before we go back. The anomaly you solved could be written in historical documents. They're gonna have to clear more space on the table for our story. You did really great the other day. The day when Kohaku becomes the goddess after Izanari-sama may not be far off. Oh, I said goddess, but I don't know Kohaku's gender. Excuse my mistake. Kohaku, thanks for your hard work. I'm glad you and Tenchi-san are safe. Once again, thank you for saving everyone. Not really anything we need to buy here, just checking. Getting all the thanks. The other day when I visited Mount Inori, I think I saw a beautiful Kyubi. A phantom? Ah, she was so beautiful. And unfortunately we can't become that beautiful Kyubi and talk to everyone. As fun as it would be. Just lore-wise, I guess it's a bit too much. It's another day for errands. What am I gonna buy? When the peace fell, I ran to the next township over. Kohaku, you were really cool the other day. I hope you will continue to be my friend. I'm looking forward to seeing you more in the future. Same here, Tamari. I hope you're in Devil Connection. I don't exactly have my hopes up, but it'd be great. Welcome. Do you want to buy something? No. 5 meals a day, limited special and super whipped. Strawberry sandwich. I got it. Wow, you solved the anomaly. That's amazing. It sure is. Even after solving anomalies, I still can't get out of this place because I've been sealed by the Onmyoji exorcist. Another one of these weird little things, just like in these random corners. The UI is missing for like the background of the text. There it is. When can I get out of here? It's like only for that one part right here. We also see something similar whenever we do certain things, and like in random corners of the game, there are just parts that aren't translated. Like Kohaku's name or the options on the right side. The yes or the no. Just small little hiccups like that don't really matter. The scent of stones, the red grass of summer, and the hot dew. It's a haiku poem handed down in the sand. The scent of stones. Well, that's 4. But I guess the translation didn't really care too much about replicating the 575 or whatever. The red grass of summer. That's 6, right? And the hot dew. That's like a 464. Maybe in Makemon world, haikus are only 464 rather than 575. You're the Kyubi from the rumors. Glad to see you here. Thanks for solving the anomaly. No problem. Kohaku, thank you for protecting this city. Because of you, I can run this Ryokan safe and sound. And now we have a lovely guest in one of the Yukon rooms, specifically in room 206. Why don't you go there? Oh yeah, don't mind the cleaning sign. And that's it. And by the way, this thing is missing. This little doll thing that was on the counter. It used to be right here next to this other thing, and it's no longer here. Where could it have gone? Alright, let's check in on everyone. Wow, it's the Kyubi-sama who solved the evil spirit ruckus in Nasubigahala. Yeah, that's right. You don't look familiar, who are you? Wait, hang on. Did I not talk to these characters in the save file? I guess I didn't. Oops. My name is Super Multi-Creator Bobby Chow. I'm here to report on this capital. I'm happy to see the Gojinko Fire Festival. I'm pleased with it. And I'm glad too. This capital is a nice place. Make yourself at home. I'll stay here and relax a little more, and I'll be looking forward to your future activities. What's up? I saw you at the festival the other day. You're awesome. Well, I too have been doing great. You did a great job. Congratulations. Thank you. Alice and Cheshka. Oh wait, no, they're not here. This is Angel's room, aka Kokuri, or Tenko, or whatever. Yo, Alice, I thought the Lost Forest and the Mushroom House would have disappeared, so why are you even here? Oh wait, this is the same dialogue that we would have had, but I didn't talk to them in this save file, so it's just getting it again. I feel like I'm free from the spell of having to be like my mom. I think this part of the text is different. So, it's okay. I've got her memento on my forehead. I'll go my own way. If you say so. It's been a while, QB. I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Now we're also on vacation. This city is so different from the culture of our country. It's all very interesting. The food delicious, and above all the onsen. Maybe I'll go take a peek at the women's bath later. Okay, we got that before, so... What's like the new part to this? At first, I thought you were a suspicious guy, but you really are amazing. You should come visit our country sometime. I'm not sure if I'm missing out on any dialogue because I didn't talk to them before all of this. Or like getting the introductory dialogue that I should have had, but I didn't do any of that in this speedrun playthrough or whatever. This version of the save file. Kohaku-chan, you're amazing. You solved the anomaly all by yourself. There was no time for us ninjas to play. Here, this is the reward for solving the anomaly. Thanks so much for everything. I feel like that was the same thing as the intro dialogue, but just changed a little bit for the ending. How did you solve the anomaly all by yourself after all that? I'm sorry that us ninjas are so useless. This is a reward that was allocated to me at this time. However, I have an obligation to hand it over to you. Accept this. Money. Thank you for protecting this capital. Munch munch nom nom, I knew it. The new 3-color Chikara Dango from Kamachi Sweet Shop is the best. That's all the same. What about this room? No one's ever been in this room, and now there's someone there. It's Hoshikake, the one that made all the music. Hi there, I'm Hoshikake. I come from a faraway country in search of Yamato provinces too. While I'm slowly soaking in the onsen here and thinking about anything, I'm feeling really good, and I come up with lots of melodies about the Yamato province. Listen to a piece if you like. We can just like listen to any song in the game. To be witched by a fox. And it probably only plays in this one room, I think.
Miss you.
Yummy. Do you want to listen to a piece? We're good. And yeah, the music is only in that one room. And this one, the one that we heard about that had the cleaning sign in front. Cleaning in progress, apparently. It's her. She decided to stay after all. Kohaku, long time no see. Thank you for your help earlier. Oh, Koyuki, you've come to stay at the ryokan after all. Yes, Shirasame said that he would put up a sign saying that the room was being cleaned, so that no one else could enter. So I came here like this. Shirasame is quite stubborn and inflexible. I'm glad you're having fun. Make yourself at home. That's what makes Shirasame so special. Kohaku, please take care of yourself now. Just because she's a ghost doesn't mean she can't have fun. Kohaku, I'll be watching over your future activities. And nothing changed there. Okay. Alright, I think that's most of the talking done. I think there are just a few characters over on the left side. You'll leave the capital when you're a little more prepared. Until then, go communicate with the people and get some rest. Geno? No, Master. I'm actually... Never mind, it's nothing. I understand. Alright, they're in training. For some reason, can't talk from that side. It's a reputed QB. Thanks for the help. You've inspired me to do my best with studying, because Kohaku is such a great studier. Kohaku, thank you for your hard work. Everything's been resolved successfully. I'm glad you and Kokui made peace with each other. I'm so glad everyone is okay. Thank you for the assist as well. Now it's your turn to assist Kokui. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you two. I guess we can still nap here if we want to. Not that that does anything. I guess it's a shorter walk to heal up there rather than healing at your house. Kohaku, have you had a good rest since then? I wish you all the best for the future. So, would you like an Omikuji fortune? Sure. Because we have all this money anyway. Small luck. And of course, Kinari's resting at home, so we can't actually do all this. Which we need to do to actually complete the game. So you're actually sort of railroaded into doing the boss fight. As long as Kinari is sleeping at home, you can't do these remaining Emmas. And some of these Emmas only unlock after getting the ending, rolling the credits. So to actually do this, you have to actually fight the boss through the dream sequence that we're being offered. So there's no way around it. You do actually have to fight the boss no matter what if you want to get the full complete ending or whatever. Kohaku, Kyubi Kitsune Fox. I admire your success. Rare to see you not sleeping. How's the house coming along? It should be back to its original condition. Now you go get some rest. We'll do that in 1 sec. The last character we'll talk to is Aruko, I guess. We didn't exactly return her Moni Monis, or Moni Moles? What are these called? I guess they are called Moni Monis, right? Yeah, no, Moninis, that's what they're called. I'm sure they made with her. I came here to pick up my Monini, whom I left with them. That rancher, she's not coming out of the house. Oh no. Is this because I didn't return the Monini during the whole stone thing? Oops. It's not. Did I lock myself out of getting, like, good ending dialogue out of Aruko? I did this in my original playthrough, the one before I did this speedrun to see this other stuff, but I guess since I didn't return the Monini just now, when I started this episode, she's not feeling too great since all the Monini are lost. I didn't think we'd actually, like, lose out on the chance to return them to her. Like, maybe they'd still be over here after the ending and we could retrieve them during the epilogue or something, but I guess I just kind of made this a not so great ending for her. Oops. Okay, well, if we can't talk to her, then we're gonna do this. Right. We're gonna go do the fight one more time. And this should let me see the other ending, since we don't have Haruchi's bad fortune, I think. Come on, try to pray. Even if fate doesn't actually change, I'll make your wish come true. Pray. What? Wait a minute. And we're back. Right after the stone was shattered. And now we can't actually choose this option, we have to fight. So one more time with the boss battle. I might have to do this boss battle again if I screwed up somewhere along the way here. I'll try to mash through as quickly as we can. Don't have to move for this. Now comes the segment with that chasing bit. Took a little bit of damage there. Unfortunate. Not enough. You can skip through this pretty quickly if you manage to mash hard enough. Should be the last real phase, in the layered attacks phase. Alright, then the final DPS check. DPS check, like it's an MMO. So things should be slightly different here. I'm not sure if this scene changes without exchanging for Haruchi's bad luck. But we'll just play it out. Mom, I want to follow in your footsteps. No, I wanted to. I think that last line was, no, I wanted to, and the idea was that Kohaku is saying that they wanted to do something other than follow in her footsteps. That there was something that Kohaku didn't quite grasp that what they wanted to do with their life. I don't know, I think so. What's up? I did what I had to do. There is nothing more to say. You've made up your mind, haven't you? The Onmyoji knows that kind of thing. Now you are acting just like Tamamo-sama on that day. You do say nice things sometimes. I have no right to ask you, but please take care of the rest. So I think that was all the same, pretty much. I don't think I can save it. Too much poison in the body. Geno, will you and Kohaku be alright? I'm not sure if this part was different. If that is the path you have chosen, then it's not up to me. Even if it is a path that involves sacrifice, it wishes to live the same way as Tamamo. Pretty sure it means to say the path that Kohaku has chosen. It is up to you, the parent, to stop it and make it right. It is your path as a parent. I fully understand that you are doing what you have to do. But if you don't do this, it will be the same thing all over again. What would Tamamo say? I believe the implication here is that Kohaku tries to be like their mother, this kind of revered spirit, evil fox spirit, not necessarily evil, but people treat it as evil, and what they're afraid is that Kohaku is going to be killed under suspicions of being evil when they're probably just going to go around the land using their power in some sort of forceful way to make things right, but I guess people would eventually fear that power or something, the same way that they did to Kohaku's mom or something when they hunted her down originally. At least that's my interpretation of what the translation is trying to get across. Anyway, now the Gojinka Fire Festival begins. We have no more worries about disturbances. The evil spirits that have wronged the city have been sealed up again with a strong seal. They will never come out again. Where did Kohaku go? Don't tell me he is there too. Even him? I haven't seen Kohaku since the disturbance. I wonder if he's trying to do something with the Yoryoku he got from the battle with Kokuri. Now he's not as shallow as he used to be, when played by a mischievous spirit. I feel as if he will return as Tamamo no Mai, with the spirit of vengeance in him. What? So he won't come back here? I don't think so. I'm sure that my seal will be of no use against his Yoryoku. Is that so? We will pray for peace and good health for everyone in the city, and for a good fortune within Kohaku's path. Let us hold this sacred fire festival. I can't do this. It's impossible. Chiharu, why? think I'm starting to put it together a little bit. I had a great time with you guys. Don't let anything happen to you that would make you have to see me in the future. So in the other ending, like the other main ending, where we deal with the killing stones first, that actually gives, I guess, Angel enough time to pull Chiharu from somewhere, I guess. Potentially saving her if she was going to be harmed or something. But if we attack Angel straight away, then I think that's how Chiharu's bad fortune comes into play here. Because in these 3 versions of this ending, the one where she doesn't have the bad fortune, or this one, where she does have the bad fortune, I assume she must have fallen into some sort of accident when the stones fell around the city. Sort of like that one kid that got trapped inside the Terracoya, the school, but I guess maybe Chiharu was more directly harmed some way, and she didn't make it. They just don't talk about it here too much, but I think that's what happened. And then in the other endings, the other versions of this ending, where we exchange the bad fortune, we either take her fortune and don't purify it and Chiharu's fine, but then something bad happens to Kohaku, I guess. Unrelated to the killing stones, but that bad fortune still exists. And then the other ending for this, the other version for this ending, where we purify the bad luck, Chiharu's still around, but she's still sad that Kohaku and Angel don't make up. And that points you towards the best ending, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's how these different endings branch out, based on the bad luck charm. I'm learning all of this for the first time, considering I never knew that bad luck charm existed in my first playthrough several years ago, or 2 years ago. Anyway, I'm watching your determination as to Momo no Mae. That is the least I can do as a parent to make amends. So yeah, this is like the worst of the worst endings. Chiharu doesn't make it. What was that? I think someone was here earlier. Most likely a dream. It was a very realistic dream. Okay. So I did actually screw something up here, since Haruko won't come out of her house and she lost her Moninis. It's not like the worst ending in the world, but let's try to get her Moninis back. If I did this right... Did I do this right? Where am I? No, this is right. Okay, yeah. So I didn't save at all ever since I started the episode, so we're back here. So we're basically back to where I started at the very beginning of the episode. And this time... I guess this time we can see this. The one other thing that I kind of missed out on. We're gonna eat a strawberry sandwich. And actually do the fighting first this time. And we'll get to the real epilogue stuff in a second. But there's just one interesting thing that kind of serves as foreshadowing or whatever that we can do here. So one more time with the fight. We've officially seen all versions of the endings or whatever. No more having to go back in time and all of that, at least not playing with our save file or anything like that. So we're going to stop the source of the evil first. Right, gotta talk to him before we attack him. Oh, pressing square actually makes that disappear. Let's see if I can't break my record for last time. Alright, 2 cycle, I guess. It should be possible to 1 cycle it, I imagine, if you mash like super hard. Try to get it all the way over here so we don't have to deal with it. I would like to 2-cycle this if I could. Okay, 2-cycled. This one might be a bit harder to 2-cycle with this thing pulling us. Alright, don't have to move. And if we don't move, we don't get pulled by the gravity. Should be able to 2-cycle this too. Okay, there we go. Final DPS check. Okay, and now we just have to sit through the bad ending again. The worst ending whatsoever. All of this setup is really just to get the full foreshadowing, or whatever you would call it. Well, I guess this might not be the worst ending, like, technically speaking. I mean, it's the worst because Haruchi dies, but there is that one other ending where we don't actually even get to revert our save, or we get the option to, like, see something else. That option that pops up at the very end that says, do you want to try a different future or whatever? The first ending that we got on episode 5 was that one where we just couldn't do anything and I had to exit out of the game. It's the one where Kohaku has the bad fortune and does this version of the ending. I think that implies that Kohaku dies, and if Kohaku dies, you can't, like, go back and do this stuff or whatever. So yeah, in episode 5, I clicked refuse once and then chose look. But this time I'm going to click refuse. And again, if I'd made a different choice, refuse. You want to know how it would end, do you? You know it wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm trying to correct your fate. I'm being kind enough to give you a choice, but you cannot escape this fate. And that's all. That's all I really want to get by doing this. And also getting Argo's Moni's back. Monini's, whatever. Alright, so now we have to choose the other option again. And like this, we're back on the same route like we were for, the original playthrough up through episode 5. Gotta go back to Hyoi Pass. Gotta get all these cutscenes. Gotta hightail it to Haruko. Hightail, 9 tails. High 9 tails. Moni, or Monini. Kohaku. Destroy this thing. And I guess that's from the Daikichi X lock. And let's retrieve the Moninis real quick. One over here. And last one here. I started this episode with some following me just for fun, but I guess I really should have returned them. Alright, then 4 more of these. There are 6 to start with. Let's go talk to this kid, just make sure they're alright. Oh, and I guess we can get the other dialogue from Mizunari here. Might as well. And I also ask you to do the same. Please, protect this capital. This time we'll say yes. Yeah, there must be one. I'm a white-faced, white-haired, nine-tailed Okitsune, Kohaku. It is just like you to be so arrogant even under such circumstances. Your spirit. You are worthy of respect. But you know what? Even if Mizunari says that to me, I can't be late. I rush to stop Kokuri. Not much difference, but slightly different response there. Killing stone over here. And last one here. And in case we have to talk to Tombashiro to make sure that one kid gets evacuated, I guess we'll do it. Not sure you really have to do that, but he does mention it, so okay. There's that flag triggered, I guess, if we had to. Last step, go talk to Kokuri / Tenko / Tenchi / Angel. All of these different names. Koharu says a curse word, which I'll try to skip over as quickly as I can. And lightning falls on Kokuri. I'm pretty sure that's it, just these 4 endings. At first I thought there were only 2 endings, but then I was surprised in this playthrough to learn that the ending branches depending on the bad luck fortune from Chiharu. I wouldn't be surprised if there were even more endings that I'm still not aware of that I just never happened upon somehow. Not sure how you'd play the game differently though. Maybe there are things you could do like doing none of the Enna requests and just trying to get the ending without doing any of the optional stuff. Maybe that would just change a little bit of dialogue, but I don't know. We could even like change this scene a little bit. It's hard to say. But then in the end, you get shoved into the epilogue to complete all the remaining Ennas anyway, or Emmas. So I don't think not doing the Emmas would change the ending in any real way. So I'm pretty sure I've seen all the optional, like, different branches or whatever. And I've also seen the credits about 5 dozen times, or something like that. So for the actual epilogue, I guess I didn't spend most of this episode doing the actual epilogue, but that's fine. We need to complete all the Emmas. Well, actually, that's basically it. All the epilogue stuff is captured by the Emmas. There are a few optional quests that are added after the main quest. Only really 3 or 4 that we have to do. And that leads you into the big epilogue, ending, finale, whatever you would call it. But other than that, there are a few other things we can do, like talk to some characters to get some extra epilogue dialogue. We've already done most of that, so I'll launch into the Emma stuff and then we can get that special ending stuff, plus one more bonus that happens after that. A little secret, I guess. As soon as we get through the credits. There you are. What was that one's name again? Neo... whatever it was. We wouldn't have had the chance to talk to them inside of our house if I didn't do this weird thing with the save file, because episode 5 ended right here and Black Cat never appears in that corner unless you do things the way I just did them. Kyubi, are you okay? Where am I? Kokuri, why are you here? Izanari told me your house was restored, so I came here. But you were having nightmares. It's similar to what happened to me. Kokuri, you're not hurt, right? I was happy in my dream, but deep down I felt some sort of lasting regret. Izanari's thunder doesn't leave a mark or a scar. It's more like a purification process. The deity's Yoryoku is powerful. The thunder? Well, glad you're not hurt. Are you going to become an Onmyoji with Geno? This line. They're talking about the thunder injuring Kokuri, but I believe what happens here, in this version of fighting Kokuri, Angel, whatever their name is, doing that option first, and then doing the destroy the killing stones in town second, I think Kohaku is remembering the first timeline first, and Kohaku thinks that they poisoned Angel to the point of no recovery, as they did in that original ending, and then we get sent back by that mysterious voice or whatever to do the other ending. But when Kohaku wakes up here, what Kohaku is remembering is injuring Angel themselves, and then Angel says, no, of course I'm not injured, the thunder is purifying thunder and doesn't actually leave a scar or whatever. And then Kohaku in this line says, oh, you think I'm talking about the thunder? I was talking about the other thing, but I guess the thunder is the thing that happened. And it's at this point Kohaku is remembering that none of that stuff actually happened. It was all a bad dream. The bad ending where we harmed Angel. It's important to recognize what's a bad dream and what's like the actual true reality or whatever. It kind of informs how all of these endings play into each other. Sort of. Yes, the master told me that we will stay in this capital for a while to prepare. Our departure is still some time away. It may be a little trouble for you.
Kyubi-kun.
I'm afraid I have to stay in the capital for a while more. I apologize for any inconvenience, but thank you for dealing with me. Isn't this mine in Kinari's house? I thought Izanari burned it down. When did this happen? Still, what was the entity that whispered to me? Right. Yeah, Kohaku's remembering that part of the ending. Oh well. I'm glad Kokuri and I are safe and sound at least. Maybe it just had a bad dream. Or maybe I just had a bad dream. So yeah. The ending where we injure Kokuri is just a bad dream. Which means we can save over it. Hope I didn't mess anything up. But I still have my backup save if I really need it. Alright, everyone's congratulating us, so let's go over to the Emmas. And Kinari isn't being a lazy asshole, so we can actually do those. Give us a good fortune. Just a small one. Well, now I'm wondering. When we have the bad fortune, and we do the bad ending, the one where we choose to fight Angel first, that sets us off to the bad ending where Kohaku is holding the bad fortune, and we're not allowed to restart the game because Kohaku presumably meets some sort of ill fate or something, I guess. And we got that in the last episode, episode 5. But what happens if I take the bad fortune from Chiharu, don't burn it, and go destroy the killing stones first or whatever in town, and then go talk to the cat inside our house while still holding the bad fortune? What happens if I get sent into the dream version of the fight by the cat while holding the bad fortune? Do we still not get the chance to exit out of the game or whatever? Because it seems like it would be weird if we didn't just wake up back in the house like we did in this episode when I did that. But whenever we do that ending with the bad fortune, we get that black screen that we can't do anything about, so... Lore-wise, I'm not sure what that would mean, but... It's just a thought. I'm not gonna go and do that, but... it is a thought. Okay, so... the things that happen after the ending are this drinking party, this one from Kusen, this one from Kosen, and this one from Risen, and this one from Mystery. This one we could have done before the ending, but in this speedrun playthrough I just saved this one, so I could do it again on camera. So let's do that. A fun note about this scene. You can actually do this without Tamari here, which is absolutely reprehensible, doing this without Tamari here. If you don't do Tamari's quest where you give her the Bass ticket, she doesn't have a ticket to come here, and you could do a quest for Akahime, and it would only be a conversation between Akahime and Kohaku, no Tamari. So this is like a little bonus you get for doing this part first. And what a bonus it is. Okay, that's enough. Okay, and on to the actual epilogue stuff. The drinking party. For giving Chabashiro his liquor back. Please let me escape his drinking party. The client is Izanari. We're granting Izanari's wish. I can't believe that I got a prayer from the deity as soon as I solved the anomaly. I don't like to beg for what I, the deity, want, but I don't want to attend a drinking party every year. I have a bad feeling about this drinking party stuff. Chabashiro invited me to a party after the Gojinka Fire Festival. He has a drinking problem that even I can't handle, but I like to respond to goodwill, so I can't say no to him. What the heck do you want me to do? You're a deity, you can do whatever you want. Don't drag me into this. Just stay close to me, so he won't be able to show me his pathetic appearance in front of the students of Terakoya. Fine, as long as it solves the problem. I just don't want to see him like that, but I'll be there as soon as I can. Izanari, you're late. I prepared a good sake for this year too. I couldn't resist and drank it already. No way, he's already drunk. I've never seen him like this before. This voice? Kohaku. You and Izanari are so close to each other. It's good that you are close friends. Izanari and Kohaku are good friends after all. Chabashiro, Kohaku's here, who can't drink at the party. It's good to have fun, but please have a little more moderation. Izanari. Don't say that. Just drink more. The party's just started. Kohaku, the guardian deity of this city, is here too. Let's talk about it. Many things happened while you were away. I'm a little curious about that. Right, let's have a nice conversation without being silly. Come on, bring me more booze. Oh yeah, let us see Kohaku-kun's transformation trick. Izanari, you're getting manipulated. This'll be hard. Hey, Izanari? Izanari! He got drunk, I guess. Kohaku got dragged into an uncomfortable party, but it's fine. Kohaku, nice work. How did you do? If you see me in this situation, you don't have to ask me. Well, we did it. Fun little scene. Well, did you get paid? I didn't get anything. That's the worst part. Well, at least they did let me go. Our reward is not having to deal with it anymore. Not really a reward. Okay, the 3 summon trio. Evil spirits, god, dogs, whatever they call themselves. Want to see a ninja. I heard that there are ninjas in this capital. I would like to meet them and talk with them, please. May it come true. From Kusen. Not that we're really granting it, but okay. This one says they're a god dog, but I'm not really sure if that's true or not. Pretty sure they're just like... well, they have an ego, and they don't want to be labeled as an evil spirit like the other ones. Or something. I know a ninja just like the ones you were talking about. So I invited them. There's a ninja? Where are they? Where are they? If I'm asked to come to see the hero of the city, I have no choice but to come. Are you the one who wanted to meet me? He showed up, using a ninjutsu skill. This is a real ninja. No, I'm sorry. Using a ninjutsu skill. A real ninja. I am Kirimaru, a real ninja. You're Kusen, right? This is the first time I've ever spoken to a spirit in this way. Yeah, I'm Kusen. I've always wanted to be a ninja. Good to see you, Kirimaru. I can tell by the way you dress. You look quite hot. Damn. Oh, thank goodness. A ninja really exists. Oh, now that the anomaly investigation is over, and I'm on vacation staying in the city, if you'd like, I can teach you how to be a ninja. In return, can you teach me about spirits? Oh, of course, Kirimaru. I'll even tell you my birth story. I'll let you know every bit about it. Good reply. Shall we go then? Well, they really hit it off, I guess. Was Kirimaru hitting on Kusen? Calling him hot? That ninja. He's gathering information so well, isn't he? I can only say that it's typical. So yeah, these quests aren't really quests that you have to do anything for, they're just really extra scenes. I mean, you kind of have to do some things for some of them. Oh, he's been very careful about leaving rewards for me. He's more loyal than I thought. A reward. This one. This one we do have to do something for, but at this point in the game you probably have enough money to just buy 10 Inari sushi. I can't forget the taste of Inari sushi. I had it before. I want to eat a lot of it. I want to eat at least 10 pieces from Kosen. I'm hungry. What did you want by calling me to this place? You're always hungry. I have plenty of Inari sushi. Eat as much as you need. Oh my. This much Inari sushi. Are you sure? I'll have them all. You already ate it. You're a big eater for such a little guy. Well, you know, the foxes need lots of food for their yoryoku. I'm full. Thanks. Take this. Mountain Beauty from Risen. I think I saw a beautiful nine-tailed girl at Mount Inari the other day, and I'd love to see her again. Yeah, there's only one beautiful nine-tailed girl around here. Well, nine-tailed whatever. I guess we take on the form of mom, so whatever. They said it could make anything come true. I wrote a prayer, but when I opened it, it turned out to be just a little QB. How dare you say that? I'm just trying to get you to meet her. Come to Mount Inari. It's a little awkward, but it's what I have to do. Yeah, I can't be seen inside the city. God forbid we show this to Kanari or Izanari or whoever else, I guess. Oh, the QB-chan I saw that day. So pretty. I just instantly fell in love with her. You know that QB fellow? Yes, I know him. Are you happy now? If I look closely, it's a QB boy. You thought you could fool a raccoon? Doesn't matter. I don't care as long as you're cute. Oh, I'll give you this. Guess he saw through our transformation. He is like a master transformer, or whatever. So let me pet you, even if it's just the tail. Everyone wants to pet the tail. Not in that form, though. No one's allowed. The anomaly has been successfully resolved, and the Gojinka Fire Festival is over. But we're getting more and more payers through Emma. Let's continue to grant them. Well, there's only one more. Go to Killing Cave, and show thy forehead, as thy hope lies there. Killing Cave? Is it a cave somewhere in Mount Inari? I don't even know who the client is. What the heck is this? Okay, then we'll go to Mount Inari. I think the fastest route is probably this way. No, wait. We can just become Tamamo and kill them instantly. Probably through this one. I think we have all these transformation things. We're just gonna iframe through most of this stuff, I guess. In the interest of time. Okay, we can't do that. Get out of my way. Might have been faster just to transform back and take care of them. Whatever. Alright, then this way. If you jump while using the Monini when you're taking damage, you can use the jump to go behind guys that you otherwise couldn't walk past. So here we are. We passed by this earlier, and this is slightly different from the golden magic circles we saw before. We can get rid of them by lighting these torches like this. Only as Tamamo. A special post-game only sort of thing. Guess we should heal up. And here's some kind of weird poison pool cave. The seal that cannot be passed is elaborate. Feel like I've missed something. And there we are. So that just exits us out to here. Which doesn't really have anything other than this one ledge. The thing we're looking for should be over here. There we go. Got the boot frame. A frame of a boot with no jewels found at the end of Killing Cave. I have a feeling it's a very important item. Oh, we didn't meet anyone over here. But this is probably what we came here for. This seems to be what was at the end of Killing Cave, but I don't know who it belongs to after all.
No.
This Emma. It says lie, so maybe it's a present for you. If we go by that idea, transferring it to the forehead means putting the jewel on my forehead? I sincerely hope that you're listening to this, and you're now on your own path, and not trapped by my existence. If I could have done nothing as a mother, I just want you to remember that there are people out there who think about you. Various things may happen in the future, but may your future be glorious. My dear child, I will always love you. When I closed my eyelids, I heard Mom. I felt like she was talking to me. So you heard prayers from your mom? It must be different, but somewhere in this world, there is someone who will carry on your mom's will. I'm not sure about this translation here, but what I think he's saying is, you're carrying on your mom's will. He's talking about Kohaku. Right. I have to go my own way from now on. I'm reminded of that once again. Carrying on their mom's will, but also going their own way. It's hard to get the full picture of what exactly Kohaku's mom did. I mean, It sounded like she was just some kind of Robin Hood or whatever that was mistaken for an evil deity. But maybe she also did some evil things, and I don't know. With the translation, it's hard to tell, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Kohaku's going their own way. Okay, and one more. Before we do that, though. Yeah, I think they weren't here before, so let's get this dialogue. Chiharu, I'm sorry I got you involved the other day. And thank you for being such a good friend. It's totally okay. By the way, your spirits are so cute. I want to see them up close. Cute? That's a compliment, right? Well, you know, I'm actually the best at running. Want to run together? I never thought I'd be called cute by a cute little girl. But I can also transform into something even cuter. I'll make a special effort to show you. Kosen, Risen, don't get too excited and cause a scene. You shouldn't do things like that.
Kosen, Risen.
Kosen, Risen, like Tenko-sama says, don't do whatever you want. As a member of Shikigami, you should behave yourself. Okay, so Kusen uses the name Tenko, even though the nameplate for this UI says his name is Kokuri. It's confusing, like what his name is supposed to be. These spirits are very cool. I can feel the vibration of the deities.
Hey!
The power to show illusions and deceive as the Inugami dog deity. Okay, you're causing a scene. Ninja-like hiding techniques. I'm Kusen, the Inugami ninja, who makes the most of it. I've never been told I'm cool. Oh well, you're all clowns. I'm so envious that you have such interesting and beautiful friends by your side. You should be more proud of it, Kokuri. I'm really looking forward to seeing you and the other spirits as Onmyoji masters. Okay, and with that done, I believe this is the final Emma of the game. You have worked hard to achieve the prayers this far. This is the last Emma, and it's from Kokuri. Do your best. Before we do that, was there anything here? Oh right, because... No wait, yeah, it's just the same thing. But yeah, I guess the other characters, since I reverted the save, the other characters I still technically haven't talked to after getting the epilogue. Well, that's fine. We got it earlier in the episode. Kokuri, I saw your Emma. The dreams you hold. I can't make it come true, but I want to assist you. I've come this far with the help of my friends, so... Kyubi, I appreciate you saying that. I'd like you to hang out with me for a bit. Sure. Simply put, I can't believe that this whole mess is all Kokuri's doing. I feel like someone is working in the shadows. Yeah, as if it was foreshadowed. The reason I'm saying this so suddenly is, after the anomaly was solved, I felt like destiny had suddenly been changed. As if everything that happened was nothing but a dream. This dialogue maybe would have been different if we did it the other way around. If we chose destroy the killing stones first and then fight angels second. Like where we had the cat appear in our house and all that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But now I'm here talking to you. I'm very relieved about that. Though I can't help but feel like someone is still secretly manipulating things. It makes me restless. I may have tried to act all cool when I said those things. But the truth is, I wanted to become an Onmyoji to defeat that demon. It felt like I was brainwashed. My older brother is an Onmyoji. He was cool to me. Maybe this is also maybe this is also the undeniable result of having the bloodline of those who can see. Even I could not recognize that I was deceived. I don't think that guy is any kind of evil spirit. I've been trying to figure out what else he could be, if that's the case. You naturally can't recognize it. He is a higher dimensional being than the evil spirit, the evil deity. I suffered from it when I was not an Onmyoji. Master, I knew it. Evil spirits and evil deities. What's the difference? They have the same origin, for better or worse. Spirits who have developed face and gain demonic powers in any form become deities. So like an ascended spirit, like if Kusen or Risen or Kosen, one of them, actually received face and became a god or something, that's what we're dealing with. It's quite impressive how quickly you realize that. For better or worse, so Izanari also was a spirit in the beginning? Yes. Spirits like Izanari lead people to the right path, and deepen their face, until they eventually become gods. Meanwhile, some take advantage of people's weakness. Those are the evil deities, higher dimensional spirits. They will eventually materialize as an immortal being. His goal is to materialize as an evil god. He probably induced Kokuri to break the stone, to gain the abilities of the powerful poison stone. So the reason he changed his fate was because he couldn't obtain the Yorioku of Killing Stone, which is a troublesome timeline for him. That makes a lot of sense. Guess I have to move now. With the translation, it's a little bit hard to follow grammatically 100%, but basically, yeah. Any timeline that we got where it wasn't good for the evil spirit, they had to like guide us back onto the right timeline, I guess. Which would be this one, I guess. I think. Damn. If I hadn't been swallowed up by evil thoughts, I wouldn't be in this mess. Kokuri, I told you. You have the mental capacity to help others, even while being consumed by many evil thoughts. After all, we're only at the beginning of his desired timeline. That's right. We'll all work together to make sure that evil deity regrets the annoying fate he brought upon us. So Kokuri, let's do our best. We'll start by grabbing his tail. Yes, Master and Kyubi are right. Let's start with 6 O's. One last case. So you're going to defeat that evil deity after all? Yep, first Geno will investigate the capital. Then Kokuri will go to the front of Hyoi Pass. And I'm going to search the back of it. I'm surprised an evil deity was involved in this mess. I didn't even know that such a thing existed. I'm not sure what's going on anymore, but Kohaku, please be careful. Don't worry about it. If I find any clues, I'll tell you about it. Alright, I'm off. Kohaku, are you going to defeat the bad deity? Before you do that, make sure you get lucky with an Omikuji fortune. Please be careful. Yeah, give us the big good luck. Good, on the first try. Daikichi, excellent luck. I'm sure that'll help. We're gonna go fight an evil god. False deity. That's all he has to say. Does anyone else have anything else to say about us going to fight this evil god? I guess one last check. There shouldn't be anyone over here, but... the nameless NPCs probably have nothing to say. Seems like it's gonna be the same no matter who we talk to. But just to be sure. Oh wait, there's Geno. Well, I'm glad I walked over this way to see Geno's dialogue then. Okay, these guys are just gonna be the same. I'm interviewing people in the capital. After all, they all seem to have had nightmares before the anomaly. Yes, we have heard about that here and there. It's just the kind of thing that brings you down. There may be a grudge against him or his bloodline. A spirit without substance cannot be touched easily. As a result, he strongly desired his friend's presence. He got into Kokuri's heart and made him break the stone. I don't remember doing anything that the evil deities would hate me for. Bloodline? So, it could be Mom? Yeah, again, it's hard to know what exactly Mom was up to. We cannot deny the possibility of this. The evil body is moving in order to gain substance. I don't think there is a master behind it. It's a big step to find that out. So, unlike Kokuri, all I have to do is defeat one of these evil gods. That'll be a piece of cake. I think what they're saying is that there's no host for this one, like no equivalent for Angel / Kokuri or whatever. It's just the god itself. Don't underestimate the deity too much. It's tricky because it is insubstantial. Even I have a hard time tracking it down. Proceed the investigation with caution. A lot of the characters that we talked to at the beginning of the game, they were mentioning how they had dreams about Kohaku doing bad things, or something like that. That's all gonna be the same. She wouldn't mention the deity, I guess. Maybe the ninjas would mention it, or maybe Koyuki would mention it. She's kind of in the know, so she might have something to say. I'm also doing these recordings partly to see dialogue that I've never seen before, so anything that helps me piece together this part of the story, which is kind of like a big mystery. I realize I just kind of skipped over Alice's stuff, assuming that she wouldn't have anything to say. I'm pretty sure she had nothing to say about the god, though. Okay. Of course, Oshikage has nothing to say about the god. Probably. But what about Koyuki? No, nothing about the god. Well, that's fine. Alright, and if Geno was here, then we should also be able to talk to Kokuri at the place where they said he would be. Maybe Topashiro has something to say. Kokuri acted like that due to the evil deity. Why in the world would he do that? We have to find that evil deity, no matter what it takes. No extra lore about the god, but at least it was different dialogue. So they're searching in this first area. Right, there they are. Well, at least there's one of them. Actually, I was aware of the existence of an evil deity, but the other two didn't notice it. Tenko-sama was our host. I was scared and couldn't do anything. I couldn't face him alone. But now as a Shikigami, I may be able to do something. Thank you for giving me courage and hope. And helping Tenko-sama. I'm a dog deity. Okay, he's still going on about this. I'm still confused. Maybe he really is a dog deity. I can see any evil deity. Leave the search for them to me. Well, nothing gets done without us around, so I don't think we can. I guess we should be able to find the other two. And also Tenko. Oh, what are you doing? Evil deity. That's what Kosen said. I thought it was just a bunch of nonsense and I didn't want to listen to it. Maybe it wasn't wrong after all. Oh, sorry, were you talking to that one? That one doesn't normally spawn there, so I think he was just talking to that one. Oops. I mean, they're all just like insubstantial, right? They're not actually alive. In fact, why are they still wandering around? They were summoned by that guy. I guess the mountain is gonna have this infestation problem for years to come. It's gonna take a while before they all disappear. Did you hear that? He said it's the evil deity. Where is it? I'll find him. And where is... there you are. We'll all split up to check the Hyoi Pass. Kyubi, could you check the pass ahead? I'm going to find out for sure. And this thing. When you walk, you can kind of see the tile is sort of messed up. It didn't look like this before. It also didn't make this noise before. What the heck is it here? Funny language there. A hidden passageway? It's very suspicious. Another hidden killing cave. Kyubi, what is this face? Mom, maybe it's my mother? Is she really alive after all? Look out, Kyubi. If you get any closer before Geno arrives. Gotcha. I can't move. Why is a piece from my mother here? Thanks to you, I have reached my ideal fate. I knew you were the evil deity. I don't know what you're up to, but I'll never forgive you for what you've done. Kyubi's heir, Kohaku, and Kokuri, I finally caught you. It's time to satisfy my family's long-lasting grudge. You're all expendable. It's over. Come out, Kosen, Kusen, Risen. Huh? I can't get the spirits out. Goodbye. Come out, Izanari. Okay, so Izanari did something. Rather than sleeping the entire game, he actually did something. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now it's our turn to protect you. Izanari, Geno. Thank you. Why did he have the piece from Mother that was supposed to have broken? While you were looking for the pieces, he must have picked one up, or picked up one of them to extract your Yoko from the poison stone. It could also be for a decoy. So I think they're saying that he either picked it up to extract the power, or use it to lure us here to get our power. I'm going to assume the latter. Killing Stone was formed by the overlapping of 9 stones, wasn't it? I broke 6 pieces that time. If there are 7 pieces now, where are the other 2? 7 including the one that we just broke right now, leaving 2 unaccounted for, quote-unquote. Kohaku, one processed on your forehead. The other is... I have it. So that's all 9. 9 tails, 9 killing stone pieces. Kokuri, why do you have it? I used to have a Monini as a pet. As my only friend, I played with it every day. But one day it died. I got so sad and cried all the time. As I was saying goodbye and burying the corpse, a piece of killing stone flew into the air. Oh. Okay, that's why. Because of the stone's Yoryoku, the spirit of that Monini took on the substance as a dog deity. That was the first spirit I ever saw in my life. Kusen. Okay, so that guy was actually telling the truth. He was actually like an ascended spirit, or something more than just a normal spirit, I guess. But I guess deities are ascended spirits, so it's still sort of the same thing. But he did have like some kind of special backstory here. Okay, forgot about that. With that, I started to learn about the legend of the Kyubi Fox, and the existence of Killing Stone. I also awakened to spirit communication. I didn't know that about the past. Or about that past. Thank you for telling me. So my mom's poisoned stone came to Kokuri. That's a strange story for sure. And so, did we defeat the evil deity? As far as I can tell from the traces, he's using the body of a plush as a temporary substitute for his true body. Yeah. The plush from the inn. It disappeared from the inn at the same time that thing appeared in our house or just randomly around the place whenever we Or wandering around in this version when we didn't see the plush inside our house. So the body is still alive? I'm sure his Yorioku is so drained that he can't even revive. He seems to be an evil deity born out of a strong sense of resentment. Never underestimate him. A nasty enemy. Well, that's it. No real boss fight or anything, just a little event like that. I passed out after all that. Is this just a dream? I don't think he has that, or has kind of Yojutsu anymore. Or has that kind of Yojutsu anymore, I guess. Don't realize. I like that, little typo. Are you okay? It's sudden, but I think it's time for me to leave this capital. I was happy when you suggested that I live in this city, because I didn't have a place to stay. But to gain everyone's trust, I have to become strong like you, and fulfill the mission set for myself. I realized that the ability, which had made others feel uneasy around me, must be used for that purpose. I will become an onmyoji under my master, and defeat that evil deity. Kokuri, I'm glad you're safe. And I understand. You'll become an onmyoji by your own will. Thanks for having my back. I have to try to change myself. I have to become stronger as an onmyoji. Now it's my turn to help everyone. So, when I'm done with that, may we inhabit this city together? You and I? Of course. Lots of adventures await us from now on. See you later, QB. The evil deities that disturbs everyone's peace, Kusen, the dog deity and ninja, will fight against it. Now that I'm a Shikigami, I'm going all out. I'll take good care of Kokuri. Kohaku, may you and Izanori protect this city. Of course. I'm waiting for Kokuri to come back. I'm off then. I'm gonna miss you. Huh? I think I forgot something. I still haven't gotten Geno to break the seal of this city yet. Yeah, we're still trapped forever. Lead Geno said something along the lines of, there's no need for that end. And Kokuri said something along the lines of, see you again, or see you later. And that's it. And this is what I was mentioning in episode 1, I guess, the actual, real true ending version of the title image, or whatever you would call it. Everyone's super happy. Only some of the characters change, but you can see Izanori is smiling. Kokuri is shedding some tears. Characters in the background also doing well, and pretty much no one is having a bad time. Seems like it. But we're gonna hit continue, because we're not exactly quite done. And thank you for playing, etc, etc. You can explore the world after clearing it. That damn Geno. Since I keep getting stronger, I want to get out of this place already. But you know, this place isn't that bad actually. Okay, but it would be nice to not be sealed in forever. I believe no one's dialogue is going to have changed, other than some major characters talking about Kokuri leaving. The other day I went fishing with Kinori. I caught a big one, like I always wanted. In fact, it was huge. Our next holiday, me and Chiharu are planning a trip to the Senbon Toy and have a picnic. We'll be bringing a lot of bento to the trip. Kohaku and Kinori can come along too, if you'd like. Okay, maybe everyone's gonna have some dialogue. Okay, not Tombo. Sorry, Tombo. Maybe Tamori?
いらっしゃい。
Not quite.
毎度お気に。
Over here, the doll should still be gone. Yeah.
くつろいでいってください。
Oh wait, that was different.
よかった。
Thanks to you, this Ryokon has returned to life. I'm so glad that peace has returned to our precious city of Nasubigahara.
くつろいでいってください。
Kohaku, you must be tired after the long journey. Please go to the onsen and relax if you wish. Okay. There's not gonna be any events in the onsen, not anymore. I'm pretty sure. Any dialogue different here? That's the same. I guess we can assume the other two are the same too. Alright, no one's living in this room anymore. Wait, hang on. Kokuri's beddings. Okay. No wistful remembering from Kohaku. Nothing different there. Pretty sure the ninjas will have nothing different. Yeah, that figures. Don't have to talk to the other one. Don't have to talk to Hoshikake, but we will check with Koyuki. Okay, that's the same. Then let's warp over here. Kokui's gone. I'll miss him. But Haruchi wants to be strong like you two. Having looked at the fortunes of various people, I had thought that one's destiny would be unchanged. But after seeing the two of you, I realized that it is possible to change it. I won't give up, no matter how many kills I get. Haruchi will change my own destiny. Okay, that's great. Because if we're not here to exchange fortunes with you in the future, that'd be awful if you somehow met some ill fate just because of a piece of paper.
そうやな。
Kokui's finally gone. I hope he becomes a great Onmyoji, defeating the evil deities and returning to this capital. It's almost like he's become the main character of a different game or something, wandering the countryside with familiars and purifying evil spirits or something. Since you saved Kokui, he'll become strong enough to save someone too. That's so great. It's a really good story. Don't tear up now. Sure, one more Omikuji for the road. This bodes well. Maybe I can use that as good luck for what I'm trying to do with Devil Connection. It'll take some luck to get what I'm trying to get working, I guess. Well, luck and a little bit of persistence, but hopefully with that I can actually get Devil Connection up and running. I guess we'll see. Well, that's neither here nor there. They've gone. The Onmyoji group and others have gone. Oh, yeah. What's that face? Are you feeling lonely? No, it's nothing like that. It's just that I'm free now that they're gone. I'm not lonely or anything. That's true. The sunshine is pleasant, as if the anomaly that occurred just the other day was all a lie. Nothing in here, right? Okay. And Chabashira. Oh, and we gotta check in on Aruko, because we did actually go to the trouble of returning her Monimals, or Moninis. Peace is the best, isn't it? By the way, Kohaku, I'm surprised you've made it this far without a single serious injury. And that's impressive. Oh, right. I got this already before. If you do this entire thing, like all the way up to this point without dying, and get this dialogue, that's a Steam achievement. But I already got that like 2 years ago. Well, I guess I did it again. Without a single injury. Which actually, now that he mentions that, let's go die. Because I never actually got the chance to see, well, Kohaku's death animation, which is actually pretty cute. And actually, is it different if we're in a different form? I might just revert back to Kohaku for the death animation. But it's a pretty cute one. Yeah, pretty fun. We never got to see that in any previous episode.
Kohaku-kun.
Kohaku, you are awake. You were passed out in the mountains. A passerby brought you here. The treatment has been successfully completed. Have a cup of tea and relax. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, it's fine. We already got the achievement. And his dialogue about not having a single injury is gone forever. Alright, so that's all the characters other than Aruko. I think the fastest way to get to her is by transforming here and just kind of iframing to everyone. Like that. There's like this weird glitch where if you do that right, you get some kind of super speed like we just saw. I don't know how to consistently trigger it though. Okay, and she is out here. Oops, damn it. God damn it. I meant to transform back. Okay, well, I have all these items. Something about the damage you take in pressing the jump button at the right moment. Getting that super speed. It's not incredibly useful, unless you can somehow consistently do it for like a speed run or something. Kohaku? What's up? I'm sorry to talk to you like I have. I just wanted to thank you for helping my Woninis earlier, and solving the anomaly. Thank you very much. Seeing Kohaku's courage, I thought I could have a little more courage too. You're hardworking. You've shown me a lot of things. Thanks for talking to me like this. Kohaku, you're as cool as a rock band. I'll keep supporting you. What's with it? Like there's that one Monini that keeps on mentioning rock and roll or whatever. I guess it inherited its hobby of rock and roll from her. That must be it, I guess. Anything different if we talk like this? The Monini-chan from that time. No wait, it's that Kyubi. In this form? Oh, it's the Monimo-chan I met the other day in the capital. Right, we read all of this. What about this one? That's it. Okay, that's all the characters talk to. There isn't really anyone else out in the mountain I think we can talk to. But there is one extra bonus. The very last thing that's sort of hidden behind all of the epilogue stuff. You'd have to come in after the game to see it. And it'll be the last thing we do for the finale. Back here in this cave. This is still on the ground where it was, and we can inspect it. Suddenly my head is... I think I see something. What was that? I feel like I've seen it before. Maybe... Hariko plush that the evil deity had taken the place of. Well, I guess this was a plush that it took the place of, but I thought it was the plush, the little figure from the Shika no Yu Inn, because that is missing now, it's no longer there. And this doesn't look like the, Nagaino, or whatever their name was. The one that was over in the Shika no Yu Inn, that one actually had the same color scheme and at least kind of looked like Nagaino. I don't know. But that's it. What that means, I have no idea. But it's a secret, and it's pointing to something, I guess. Some kind of evil-looking Tamamo. Right. It's hard to know if there's anything planned for that. I mean, Devil Connection came out, so maybe there's going to be more games in the Makimon universe that expand on Tamamo no Mai / whatever her name was, Kohaku's mom, and and this evil deity, and whatever Angel's getting up to as an onmyoji. But Devil Connection has nothing to do with that, I think. But they're all part of the same universe, so maybe sometime in the future we'll get some kind of answer as to what all of that means. I hope. But with that recorded, I think I've successfully captured everything that I want to capture in this game. And I guess inadvertently we also captured the no death run, which is required for an achievement. So there's that. Overall a pretty simple game though. There isn't really anything to fear about dying really. As long as you don't overextend with your health or go out there without any healing items or whatever. The real meat of the game is really just walking around and talking to people and doing a little bit of transforming and interacting with the environment in that way. It's pretty simple, but it's still satisfactory to me. But I guess not all games really have to have an in-depth combat system or puzzles or whatever. Everything in this game was simple enough as a vehicle to deliver the story that I was telling. And of course the story is somewhat hindered by the not 100% translation, but I think it gets all of the important points across and I guess I'm just grateful that it was translated in the first place. And Kohaku was a fun main character to play as, but Kohaku is far from like the only main character in the Makimon Majarishia universe. There are probably so many characters that any one of them could be called the main character. Like I said before, even Angel could be the star of his own game or something like that. And of course the next game, Devil Connection, is about a completely different set of characters, even though characters from this same universe probably appear in that game. I guess it's just part of having this huge universe with multiple characters. There's just that many opportunity for telling different stories and having different main characters and everything. On that note, the game released after this, the game that was released on October 31st, 2025, and the reason that I was playing this game in commemoration of that release, that game is Devil Connection, and it's currently only in Japanese. I'm pretty sure I heard through some comments or somewhere, not directly from the creator herself, but from some people that maybe talk to the creator, that there should be some kind of English translation coming down the line. Unfortunately, I don't know when that might be. So my options are either going to be wait until the English version comes out, which who knows when that's gonna be, or to try to find a way around the language stuff myself, which maybe with some luck and persistence, I don't know, we could maybe do. I guess I'll find out by the time I upload this episode and have enough time to investigate that. Not setting that aside, I guess we can close out on Nine-Tailed Okitsune Tale, aka Okitsune Monogatari. The future is looking bright for Kohaku, being well respected around the town and maybe on their way to becoming some kind of deity or something. And I guess they'll have to deal with that evil deity in the future, but I'm sure Kokuri's gonna have their back. Though in my future, it's not evil deities I'm worried about, but evil demons, at least hopefully. So looking forward to that. I guess I can end this with the usual sign-off. Good evening, good night, and good morrow.